Hey, hey, how is everybody doing tonight? I'm sitting down and I'm diamond painting, and I've got, if you see this white goo everywhere, it's just ointment for my eczema. Eczema. My door is open, so I will tell her I'm filming so that she knows if she doesn't want to be on camera, she doesn't come in. Marie, ik ben aan het filmen, hè, dus als je binnenkomt, dan staat op de video, hè. Okay, there, she knows. I told her that if she comes in, she's on video. So, it's up to her. I'm not exploiting my kids. I'm working on, still working on Mémoire des Ancêtres. It's going so well. I'm having such a ball with this diamond painting. I can't stop working on it, and it's so bad that today I didn't go to the gym. I should go more often. I've got like a monthly subscription. It's not that expensive. It's like 53 euros every month, plus I think 10 euros for the drinks. So you can get these special drinks with creatine, they call it creatine. It's something supposedly, because it's not scientifically proven, to burn fat. And I read something about it, and it says that it enhances your performance during the 31st seconds that you start the performance, but it's not proven that it helps you with endurance and everything. So, but I'm like, they've got all these flavors. Like I normally take the lemon flavor, but they've got like blood oranges. Do you know the red oranges? They've got what is it called? I can't. They've got something with berries. They've got a lot of flavors, but typically my favorite is lemon because that tastes less artificial. All the others taste like artificial. And at first I was afraid, because things like that normally give me a headache, like instant. But no, that doesn't. I'm very happy. So and when I come out of the gym, I just I just fill up my bottle once again to take with me home. Like, you don't know if it helps. It helps. I have to lose lots of weight. But as I said, today I didn't go because I felt so lazy today. Oh, like I slept very well. Woke up before my alarm at 7 o'clock. But then I said to myself, okay, I'm awake now, 5 more minutes, and then all of a sudden it was like 25 past 7. I was like, I have to get up, the children have to get up. So it was like, okay, you've got this, sandwiches, blah blah blah. But then actually it was very after that. So and I was really debating, like, should I go to the gym? But the problem is that I never eat breakfast. I almost never do, unless I went to work, then I ate breakfast. But now that I'm not working, I'm at home, I'm so full from the night before that I'm like, and I don't know what you're gonna say, like, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I know, but I just can't. I just ugh. So I wait until I get hungry, and then I start to eat something. But yeah, then time management. What is time management? I don't know. I don't have it. But I should hit the gym 1 hour after I ate some food, because if I go before that 1 hour, then I will get like these little sour, like reflux type of. So I usually wait an hour before I go. Um, but yeah, when you only get hungry at 12 o'clock, excuses, excuses. I typically I just wait until I get hungry, and then today it was like I got hungry and then I ate a lumpia, and then afterwards, after an hour, I was like, no, but I should go. So tomorrow I will probably just write a grocery list for my husband. My daughter is home tomorrow. She's got no school tomorrow, so they will go to the store together, and he's always happy, very happy when that happens, because he always says, I've got for 20 euros more when she's with me. I say, huh, she knows what's good. So yeah, it's now almost 5 o'clock. Yeah, I know. don't. Um, my husband went to bed. He said, I'm just going to sleep a little bit more because tonight he's got rehearsal. So they rehearse every Tuesday and every Wednesday. On Tuesday, he rehearses with his other band. The other band is called Baroudeur. And the Baroudeur is the one in the cycling group that really on hills and everything. That's, I don't know, I think that is what it was. But they sing about about cyclists and everything, and the heavy life of someone who's all respects. Like I, a, I couldn't, I just couldn't. But yeah, that's what the group is about. So on Tuesday he rehearses with that band, and then on Wednesdays it's Clude time, and mostly after there's some booze involved and everything, and it's most of the time it's late. So he was smart, and he just was taking a nap before. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I cannot go to sleep in the middle of the day. If I go to sleep in the middle of the day, I wake up, I like, then I'm like, where am I? What is this? Yeah, no, it's not for me. So anyway, because I didn't go to the gym, it was a very peaceful day. My husband was away in the before noon. He came home at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I was by myself. So I sat down here and just diamond painted and watched one of my favorite shows, H3 podcasts. I love that show. With Ethan Klein. So I watched that, and it's like 3 hours, and that's something I never want to miss. They're so funny. And that's apparently all that I did today. No, I did do some washing, and I should do some folding now. But I'm lazy today. I don't know what to say. I'm just like, ugh. Oh, and I got an email. Yeah. I get lots of emails, but I got an email today by this lady who is looking for a replacement for toddlers in a daycare center. And at first I read it and I was like, oh yeah, they a job offer, but it's a little too far away. So I respectfully declined and said I'm sorry, but um, when it's going to be a full-time job, I want to find something closer to home, because of course I want to be home for my kids as well. So they will hopefully understand. They will have to, because yeah. But I hope they find someone soon, because it's very hard nowadays for daycare centers to find people. So what can I tell you? Um, so I declined. So I'm looking online. Well, not every day, to be honest. Not every day. I'm still looking for a job, a G-O-B. Job, that's also a name, isn't it? Yeah. A beautiful name, actually. Um, but yeah. Slow day, I guess. Not every day can be as hectic as I'm used to. And I'm used to some very hectic days. Believe me, believe me. The birdies started to sing. Now they're just squeaking. I don't know what's going on. And I was thinking maybe, you know what my, so that's a big cage, you see, and even if I would let them fly around, they wouldn't have the guts to come out, because they're born in captivity, and I know it's sad, but what is wrong? What? Sing. Oh, poor baby. But I was thinking maybe I want to have, now that Pikachu is gone and I never seen her again, I feel so bad. But I do feel like I would want to have a female, but I would want an orange one. You know, those orange birdies, those orange canaries, they're so beautiful. And then perhaps I would let her in the, like, normally mating season is over. I'm not going to make any predictions there, but normally mating season is over now. But no, that wouldn't be smart, because they say that when you put a female in a cage with more males, they tend to fight, so no, that wouldn't be a good thing. But maybe I could put Tommy and that orange female together. And what would be a good name for an orange female? I saw one, and oh, I'm to this day I'm still very disappointed in myself that I didn't buy that beautiful bird, because it was like, she was orange, but she had like these flames. It was like brown with orange, but flame like fat. Oh, she was beautiful, beautiful. But then I was like, no, I've got too many birds as is, and to be honest, it's they're so nasty and dirty. It's terrible. My floor is always full of seeds and feathers, and I have to vacuum clean every day. End to end, yeah. But then I would surely try to let them have some more babies, and I want to have like this outside bird cage, and you can put some heating in there. There's a little fly here. It works on my nerves. Woo. Go, go away. So yeah. Actually, instead of a bird, I do want a dog, but my husband still doesn't. He doesn't give. I'm like, too bad, too bad, because. And I'm like, at the other hand, I'm like, isn't this a democracy? Like, if four of the kids say yes and I say yes, who is he to say no? I'm like, sorry, democracy. Same with the cats. You should see him with the cats. He didn't want cats, and now he's always like, ooh. And I'm like, you hypocrite, really. But yeah, I would want a rescue dog. Can be a tiny dog, a big dog, I don't care. I would want to have a rescue dog. But then again, when I find a job and maybe it's a full-time job, then my husband will have to take care of it, and that's not fair, because especially if he doesn't want to have one, I know. But I do. Oh, little doggy. Yeah. So, and I've been thinking. I was going to say thinking. That's oh. I was at this concert. It's a Belgian group, but they sing in English, and he said instead of think, he said think, and I was like, ooh, my blood was boiling. It was like, ooh, learn to pronounce your, especially if you want to sing in English, like. So I try to pronounce at least that word. I don't know how to pronounce many words, and I must admit, but where was I going with that? I can't remember. Oh yeah, because I said I was thinking. I am thinking about this YouTube channel. I'm thinking hard and long. And I'm like, I'm still not at the point where I want to be. And I should just make amends with that and just understand that it's not everybody's cup of tea and everything. I'm not gonna be, no one wants to subscribe. No, it's not the route that I want to take. But I am thinking of things that I could do to spice it up a little, to make my niche, because the diamond painting niche is very small, and there are so many diamond painting channels nowadays. So many. To be honest, I've got so many that I'm subscribed to, and I don't even get around watching them all because there's so many. And a lot of them have got like, are monetized and are doing very well, and bless them. But the niche is so small, so there's only so much that you can tell and talk about when it comes to diamond painting, and I feel like my world is larger than only diamond painting. I'm like, I love music, I love movies. Oh, I saw a great movie the other day. You should take a look. Coma. It's absolutely, the graphics are amazing. The storyline is perhaps a little bit blah, but only for the graphics, it's amazing how they. Yeah, it's really fun to watch. Coma, Coma. What did I watch yesterday? I was watching some movies, but it's hard to find a good horror movie nowadays. I feel like it's all always the same type of story and always with demonic possession and I don't know. I love a good movie about demonic possession, but it's difficult to find a good one these days. So I'm now um, watching some horror movies in the hopes that I can find a movie where I'm like, this really scared me. Like one that makes me scared for 4 nights in a row. There was actually one time that I saw one. I especially love the not the Asian type of horror movies. Like you've got The Ring, but you also have Ringu. That's the Asian version, the original version. That was so fucking amazing. That was so amazing. I was so scared. And then there's one, and it's with the cell phone, and she starts to get these random calls. Ooh. Um, and then I've got the trilogy of the how are the brothers called? The get oh I should look it up. But that's a trilogy of scary movies and I'm like wait, I'm gonna look for it. Don't go anywhere. The no the how is it called? The brothers and it's something with eyes. I what's that movie called? See, my brain is just leaving my body. I think my brain is over the ocean. The Gunham Brothers? No, what are they called? Gunham Brothers? No. What is the movie called? And I can't check it right now because I think my oldest one has got the video box on his the Chan Brothers. Is it that? Wait, the Chan Brothers. I feel like it can be that. Chan Brothers. Chan Brothers movies. Movies. Is it that? Chan Brothers. Is it that? Is it that? No. Yeah, very interesting. Chan Brothers. No, that's not it. I feel so dumb right now. Jackie Chan. No, that's not who we are looking for. Anyways. Never mind. If you know what I mean, there are like 3 movies, and there's one of them where there's a woman who gets she has lost her eyesight and they're doing an implantation and she gets new lenses and she starts to see deceased people and it's very horrifying. So that's one that and that's one of the trilogy of those brothers. So a very good movie. I feel like I'm talking total bollocks today, but yeah. So I started to watch movies. There are movies that I want to talk about. Oh, hi, he's home. Hello. How was your day? I'm filming. I'm sorry. Wat? Goed.
Het is vroeg gekomen.
Vroeg?
Ja.
Oh ja. Goed zo. Homework?
Nee.
Okay. he's home. Yeah, I'm relieved. Why was he walking up behind me like a ghost? Anyways, so there's lots of things that I can talk about. I can even talk about the terrible situation of, the story of. It's not a story. It's real life facts. These monsters, Ruby Frankie and Jody Hildebrand, that are in jail now. I hope they stick to this and keep them in jail and not release them on bail. For yeah, those children, it's terrible. I got so many thoughts on that. But I'm not equipped to make like these videos like with things out of other videos and this and that, so maybe this should wait a while. I'm only filming with my camera on my phone, so I haven't got all the editing stuff. I have an editing program and I paid for it and it worked perfectly and now all of a sudden it's crap. It's not doing what I want. And I don't know what type of editing program to use, so I use UCut on the cell phone, but UCut has got its limitations. So now there's a black fly. What do you want? Go outside. The world is yours. Go, fly. Go. Look, I'm gonna open the door. Go. You're welcome. The world. Look, welcome to the world. Okay. Anyways, so those are things that there are many things in the also in the YouTube community, the drama and I do have my feelings and thoughts about some things, but I tend to keep it very, because this was a diamond painting channel, but it feels like so limiting. There, I said it. It's so limiting because there's only so many toolkits that you can show people's, and so many diamond paintings. I still show diamond paintings because it's a big chunk out of my day. I love diamond painting and I do buy new diamond paintings and everything, and I love art, and I also did videos about old masters, which I am going to restart that series, but most of those videos I make on Vimeo, the app Vimeo, but I want to take another subscription for a year, but now I'm waiting for my payment before I do that, because it's the end of the month, people, and but then I'm planning on doing something more with the old masters and going into artists and everything, and that's something that I really want to keep on working on this channel. But then again, I feel like this channel would be all over the place because I would do so much stuff, and I'm really contemplating about the channel and trying to get a grip on what it actually is that I want to achieve with the channel, and it's hard, especially now, because I'm like, if I could get the channel monetized, that would mean like I'm not gonna lie. I want to make this my. I wanna. No, 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 no. That's not true because I do stand by what I said. I want to help people. So be it a part-time job that I can do to help. Um, but I also want to make this channel a part of my career. See what I'm going at? And if I can help people on on the road, that would be awesome. Like talk to youth and say, you can do this. You've got this. You've got this. You know? Feel me? But yeah, I've been dreaming about it and working on things that would like speak to a broader audience, because I know a lot of the people who watch this are um, mostly from 40 to 60, and I love you guys. Um, but I feel like with a positive message, I just want to spread a positive message to all 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 age ranges, all ethnicities, all. There's only so much you can do, actually. So, and don't get me wrong, I am proud of where I'm at today, and I'm proud of my fellow creators. Well, the ones that I do actually follow a lot. Um, there's some that I stopped following, however, and it's nothing against their person, but it's more like um, it turned. Sometimes some channels are diamond painting channels, but then they turn out to be something more, like they turn out to be a real family channel or something, and I'm like, in scope of what is happening today, I don't know if I'm really on board with that. I do show my kids, you just saw Roman, I do show my kids sometimes, and they can choose whether they want to or not. He came in the front door and Marie told him that I was filming. He came inside, so. But I'm not like, I'm not going to be in their faces like from morning till evening to show them and blah and show my parenting. No, that's. Oh no, I don't want to abuse my kids that way, because you can say whatever you want, but kids do not consent. You always should ask them, are you okay with me showing you? And then again, maybe even that is a stupid question, and it's a bit a gray area, because of course they're gonna say yes because they love you, you're their mom, and um, sometimes they say no, and then I say okay, and if they say yes, I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure? Um, like when I told that story of Berre, Emmy, I asked him like many times, are you okay with me talking about that subject? He was like, go ahead, mom. I've got no problems with that. And I was actually very pleased because I wanted to bring this under the attention, like transgender kids. I guess there are much more parents here with the same experiences. So, and to be honest, I sometimes I even don't know how to deal with it, and I want to make this channel a safe space to talk about things like that, and with respect to each other, and you can have a totally different opinion, and I you can always tell me like I don't agree with you there, as long as you keep it respectful and kind. We can listen to each other and tell each other where we're coming from or why we have this idea and everything. But I will not condone child a, you know. And that's why this Ruby Frankie and Jody Hildebrand thing got me so riled up. I'm following it with like my hawk eyes, like I'm on the topic. I'm like, that is some nasty shit. Some very nasty shit. Oh my god. Um, when I heard that neighbor on the 911 call to and saying that this child was emaciated and that he saw that it was not the first time that he was restrained and he could see the wounds and everything, he broke out in tears, and that really, oof, it was like, I don't know how I would react when a child like that would come at my doorstep, but that's, oh, well, one time in Ghent, I lived with my stepsister for like 1 year when we first arrived in Ghent, and there was this little boy. His name was Mirko. I'm never gonna forget it. And one day he just came to our doorstep and he was on a bike that was like 2 sizes too big for him, like on this site. And he asked for food. He was dirty, like dirty. And we tried to ask him like, where are you from? What are you doing here? Blah blah blah. But the problem was the language. I think he was Mirko is normally a name that is used in like Slavic countries, Czechia. They've got that name a lot. Like, I think they were from somewhere there, Slovenia. I don't know, but we of course gave him some food. He entered our home. We gave him food, drink, everything, and then we asked him where he lived, and he lived so far away. We were like, are your parents? He was like this young boy. I believe he was 6 or 7 years old. We were like, are your parents letting you ride your bike for that distance? That's really far away. And he came around a few days after, and a few days after, like, it was his like stop. Because he knew like if I go there they will feed me, so he came around now and again, and then one day we didn't see him again, and we were like in a panic mode, but we didn't know anything about him because he didn't talk that much, because maybe, yeah, also the language. And like, I can't imagine, so that child was just hungry and dirty. But I can't imagine having a child like that on your doorstep that has got visible wounds and everything. Oh my god, I think that neighbor, he deserves, yeah, I don't know, good things, because there are people in this world who like see a child like that and just because you've got that ring doorbell camera thing and you see someone at the door and like, yeah, I don't know, I don't want to know. Of course, when it's a child, you would be not so not so fast to say no and whatever, but that neighbor did a very good thing. He called 911 immediately. He gave the child some food and everything, and he asked questions. And yeah, thanks to the operator on the other side, he knew what to ask and everything. But oh my god, when I start talking about that could be a 3 hour video. I'm like, that hit home. Like, can you imagine? Like, my Marie, she's so hungry all the time. She came home, ate a pizza. She put a pizza in the oven. She ate a full pizza. Then she ate an ice cream, and now she's going to eat spaghetti bolognese. Can you imagine, like, me saying, like, I'm gonna take away your privilege of food? I'm like, what? What the hell with those people? Like, the thing that she said, like, you don't have to love your kids unconditionally? Like, what the hell? Are you from another planet, woman? A planet where everybody is bonkers? I'm like, what that? Sorry, that doesn't fly with me. It's just terrible. Terrible. Of course, food is not a privilege, it's a human right. And especially for a child, it's a human right. Food, clothes, roof over the head. And yeah, I can imagine some parents not being able to provide all that for a child. It's very saddening, but it happens. But then at least acknowledge and give love and okay, you cannot eat from love, but I don't know, too many thoughts. I was like, oh my god, my god. I'm not diamond painting right now. I'm just blah blah blah, moving my mouth and hoping to get some message across. But I'm like, that thing, and then the thing with I've got my thoughts on, or like the Colleen Bellinger thing, the James Charles thing. And why do you ask? Because I'm following all these drama channels now. I follow Adam McIntyre. He's a wonderful man, wonderful young man, well spoken, very funny. I love him very much. I'm like, I think that's someone that you can have such an easy conversation. He looks like a guy that you could have a very lovely conversation with. And yeah, a Peter Mon, swoopty doop. I'm following it all because I'm not following, yeah, of course, the drama. I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't like a bit of drama, but it's those, if you follow channels like that, and you hear people's perspective on things, and like, ooh, I didn't look at it that way and everything. It's like sometimes a learning moment, like you hear something and you're like, oh yeah, yeah, actually. And also, that's one of the ways that I keep my English intact, because my English, if I don't listen to English things or speak English enough, it's just like I can't find my words and everything with it being forgetful and everything. So it helps me find new definitions of things, new vocabulary, and just lessons, like and feeling the water, like is this person trustworthy? Would I trust them if I knew them? Like for me, it's like um, getting to see how people act, and it's very interesting. It reminds me a bit of the gold therapy that we did in oh, so I used to work with inmates, and we had like this prisons. Thank you. The word came to me now. Prisons. We used to do this kind of thing where we would engage in conversation and discussions, like around the table, and we would film. And then afterwards, we would look at the tapes and point out some body language or things that we thought was like, you're getting a little bit angry right there, and like some of them wouldn't even believe that they're hearing their own voice, but that's something that you have when you're watching a video of yourself. Like the first time you're like, that's not me, I don't sound like that. I had this happen with our Pepe. I made a video of him and he was like, that's not me, that's not... I'm sorry, you've got your proof, look, your lips are moving, that's you, but you hear your voice inside, so you don't hear you like others hear you. You all know that. So we had first to convince those inmates sometimes, like, yeah, it is you. They're like, conspiracy theories, they're trying to put things in my mouth, and like, no, okay. Once some of them, because most of them knew, but some of them were like, that's not me. But once they realized, so okay, that's me, we pointed out things and we could all learn from that. They could learn from that. So that's a bit what YouTube is doing now with all those drama things and everything. It's a shit show, but you can learn from it if you watch closely and you don't take everything, like, you have to take everything with big grains of salt. But it's yeah, I don't know, it might be strange for me to say, but that's the way that I learn about human condition and everything, because I'm very naive, I always think the best of people, and assertiveness. I have assertiveness now, but I used to be a doormat, and there's actually something that YouTube has learned, well, has taught me, that you can have your opinion, but even if you mean well and you put down a comment, some people can immediately turn your words around against you, and then my excuse is always like, I don't know how to talk, I'm Dutch. Like, and it's true, because written words, when you read something, and you read, like when you get a text, and some words are out of context because you don't hear like intonation and the way someone says those words, it also means something, and in written texts you don't get it, so some things might come off harder than they were meant, or and now I'm slowly trying to comment on some drama channels, just give my opinion and everything, and I like that a lot because I do say to people like, sorry, English is not my first language, so if I and I try to explain my motivation and everything, and most of the time the reactions are positive, so I like this era of social media. I do like it because it connects you to so many people that you wouldn't see in your daily life, and especially when you're at home and alone. I'm not alone. I'm not alone, but I'm at home and I've got nothing else to do but diamond paint and do chores and watch YouTube. So with that, I'm going to leave it at this because I've been ranting so much. But anyways, this might have been like a question to you guys. What is on your mind? Is there something on your mind? Let me know. We can talk. We can have a conversation. Don't be shy. Be there. I will always have your back as long as you're kind to other people, respectful, and not homophobic, not discriminating in any way, shape, or form. Then I will have your back and we will talk about stuff. And I'm so sorry. No, I'm not sorry. But that's it for me today. I'm going to diamond because apparently I cannot diamond paint and talk at the same time. I don't know what it is, but I'm like staring at this thing. I can't even remember what symbol I was doing. Been staring at this canvas for like the last hour. Like, okay, what was I doing? Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you have a wonderful evening, a wonderful night. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye.